100 Pinterest Prettiest. Let's talk about how controversial I am right now because I decided to have my own identity. So this whole YouTube drama is like so high school, and I'm really cringing making this video, but why not? These people are supposed to be grown and have half more wisdom than me, and they're acting like high school little girls, coming up with drama and fake narratives. Like, what is going on? What do you mean? She's on your side. No, she's on your side. Like, I didn't know there were sides because I state my own opinion. With the comments under Exotical Epiphany's most recent video, just to state, because I know people like to come up with their own conclusions, I don't have a problem with anyone that I am addressing on my channel. If I'm not saying their name, their YouTube channel name, guess what? It's because I don't want to bring traffic to their channel. And what are y'all going to do about it? If I don't want to bring traffic to people's channel when it comes to how racist they have been, I can choose not to. Anyways, here's Exoticals United's comment. Oh my gosh, I'm screaming. But notice how both Golden Goddess and Pinterest Brats were once a part of the Exotical space. I never once said I left. I said I started feeling distant based off of my own analytics on YouTube and seeing people who are a part of the Exotical space being racist to people they've never met. You know what I'm saying? Just really being a hypocrite. And some people straight up just lying about their identity. That doesn't mean I said all, but that did make me feel really weird to see on my channel. And I decided to make a video about how I felt about some things I've been seeing. Not once have I said I left the group, and nor did I leave the group, and I cannot be booted. You can choose to have your own opinion of, oh, she's not an exotical because she's not a black and white thinker. But I'm going to still call myself that if I want to, because you are not the only person who watched Chrissy. Okay, so yeah, it's just not that deep. Reference, in case anyone didn't get what I said, I'm basically saying I'm still an exotical. Not once have I said I am not an exotical. Now, the next part of the comment reads, Golden Goddess got mad once I cut her off after she became jealous that I shouted out other YouTubers and no longer wanted to collab with her. And notice how her channel can't even clear 5K. As for Ditzy Brat, I didn't consider her part of the Exotical space anyway because she changed her name the first time we received trolling from BWE space. Let's clear that up right now. I'm anonymous. This is not real life. There are no sides. That's how I feel. You can think there's sides. I don't think there's sides. I think there's communities that you can flow in and out of. No one's going to make me change my name because of backlash. I'm anonymous. This is not hurting me, okay? If I choose to change my name because I no longer identify as just an exotical and I don't want to be known as just an exotical, but rather Ditzy Brats because that resonates more with my life story, I can do so. I'm telling you right now, you might have thought based off of some things I've said, maybe I didn't speak clearly enough. You thought, oh, she changed it because of the backlash. No, let's clear it up right now. I didn't. If I was scared of backlash, I would have deleted my YouTube channel. People are still going to see my YouTube channel, have some of my videos saved, or sent to other people to backtrack on. Sorry guys, I'm editing the video right now and I just realized that I am lisping a lot and slurring my words. I apologize. My braces are hurting me, so it's a little hard to talk right now. She then reads that, and now saying we're racist once the BWE space is giving us heat. First, I would like to say I never said all exoticals are racist. I never said you are racist. So who are you referring to? You can't even point them out because I purposely did not give their names on my channel so people could come from my channel and watch their videos because I didn't want people to see their videos. Now what about it? The people who know who I'm talking about, they know who I'm talking about, and they said it in the comments. That's another thing I also want to talk about. Just because I'm allowing people to voice their experiences or opinions connected to what I'm talking about does not mean I agree with them. And if I did, who gives a fuck? People can have different opinions. It doesn't mean I hate anyone. It doesn't mean I'm backstabbing anyone. How am I backstabbing you? This is high school ass drama. Life goes on after I have these opinions. Do you get what I'm saying? Not once have I ever said all exoticals. I literally said there were certain exoticals who are coming after regular people they've never met in their life, not giving constructive criticism and just talking out their ass, just being racist. And that's a moral of mine that I don't agree with. Did I say all of them? No. And I know y'all don't have the same morals as me. That's okay. But my morals are going to shape my opinion on certain things. It's really not that deep. Both women appear to be trying to avoid the smoke from the Black empowerment space. How is that true when I've offended the Black empowerment space multiple times? When people are giving me death threats because I talked about how some Black people are the cause of their own trauma and their own wrongdoings in life, and why they're fat and poor. So again, how am I trying to avoid smoke? And I'm keeping those videos up. If I was trying to avoid smoke, I wouldn't throw rocks and hide my hands. Okay? All of my videos are still up. Some I don't agree with now, and some I still agree with. What about it? I've noticed she kind of tried to use a talking point against me that Chrissy uses a lot that she's not fond of basically implying struggle channels, da-da-da-da-da-da. This is a hobby. I have a life outside of this, so I don't really care if, I get less views on certain topics. I'm not sad. This is a hobby, something I like doing. I like just voicing my opinions on various subjects. My bills are paid. This is not my source of income, so don't project what you find important onto me, okay? People don't know their talking points. They do know my talking points. Just because my talking points isn't just one-sided and cookie cutter doesn't mean I don't have talking points. I don't pick any sides. I talk about talking points based off of my experiences with certain people from different communities. Now, if people decide to, show their schizophrenic tendencies and put words in my mouth, or they truly believe that they heard something that I've never said verbatim, then it's up to them. It's cool if they don't watch my channel. I'm still going to be making any video that I want to make. I'm still going to support who it is that I want to support. Even though I don't know how she feels, but I'm getting the feeling that you just don't fuck with me because whatever reason, I don't really even know at this point, because a lot of her feelings towards me have been debunked by what I meant to say. It doesn't matter what you interpreted it as. I didn't mean it like that. Don't take it up with me because I told you what I meant and you still want to find say, no, but you said this. Well, guess what? I still did not have the meaning that you thought I had. Attempted doxing, I don't know if she's just talking about Golden Goddess, but I don't dox anyone. The girls that I talked about in my story times never gave out their real names, never showed their photos, talked about my experience with said person. I think I protected their identity. So again, that might just be towards Golden Goddess. I don't know. But if it's not, that's how I feel. Changing talking points. Again, it's just not that deep. I have different views on various things. None of my talking points have changed though. And honestly, if they did, so what? I'm maturing. I'm young. You know what I'm saying? If I decide to change my view on something, then what about it? I don't really give a fuck if you don't like it. Just standing 10 toes down and using analytical thinking. I don't know if she's talking about me, but if she is, I stand 10 toes down on everything I'm saying. That's why I'm making the video. That's why I'm not deleting videos. If you have questions about what I stand 10 toes down, if it's that important to you, you can ask me and we can clear up the misconceptions. Because there's a lot of misconceptions going on. Okay? Yeah, like I voice my opinion and no one's going to make me change my opinion, period. But that's all I really wanted to say. Oh, no, that's not. There are actually some other misconceptions I've been seeing floating around. Somebody said that I hate EU. I don't. I think I already cleared that up, though. Yeah, I don't. I'm not scared of her. No offense. But she's not my boss. You know, she doesn't run me. She's not my mother. She's nobody but someone that I like to watch on YouTube. I can't hold hatred for someone in my heart that I don't know and that I've never had a problem with. This is how you know, like, this whole thing is just so surface level, to be honest. Just very, very surface level thinking. Why can't we all just have our own communities? I've never said no one can't. That never came out my mouth. And if you got that interpretation from one of my videos, like, I apologize. That's not how I meant it. You can still think that, but, that's not how I meant it, to clear up any, things. Me talking about a certain group of people and a demographic of people is not end all be all. But you know what? Even if I did hate EU, why does it matter so much? Why would it matter if I did? This is what I mean, like, when I say chronically online. And I don't know, me speaking in this video, it is kind of embarrassing that, I'm crashing out about this. But, we're all victims to social media and stuff. But I don't know. My conclusion from this is people just like to run with narratives, and how you have to constantly remind yourself that YouTube is not real. YouTube is not your real community. You don't know these people. Now, for the screenshots people are saying was from EU, I think she said in the past that those were photoshopped. I personally never seen her say anything like that, so. But I'm also not saying she didn't do that, because I don't know her. This is YouTube, social media. People can identify how they want to identify. People can be fluid in their identity, right? But why am I being ridiculed for that? And why do people think it's normal to say that they know my intentions when they've never spoken to me? And then again, I do find it very weird that people genuinely believe I said something that I've never said. Now, again, I said it's okay for you to interpret things differently, but to say I said something is actually insane. But yeah, this is definitely my last video talking about this, because honestly, I'm gonna have to go outside and touch some more grass. I already know I gave a disclaimer explaining why my speech sounds the way it is, but I would also like to say, not only are my braces super tight right now, but I also have ADHD. So yes, I will skip over some words. I'm sorry, I don't feel like editing it out. Let's use our comprehension skills though, and let's look at the bigger picture. Thank you. Now, in response to, Golden Goddess video that she made about what I said and like the comments and stuff, I don't know Golden Goddess, but from what I've learned, I do think she's a little weird to be exposing people's pictures. That's just how I feel. Also, yes, I have dogs. I apologize for any barking you may hear in the background, but, other than that, I don't know her. I don't hate her. I do remember that I did interact with I think her name's Multi. She got like a honey emoji in her thing. But, I like some of her talking points. I don't know what else to say about that. But anyways, to the video. I do know Golden Goddess said in the video, I'm scared of EU. I'm scared to call her out. I'm not scared of anyone. Again, this is YouTube. This isn't affecting my real life. This isn't Sims, okay? So I would get frustrated with people spinning narratives and saying that I said things and I believe things that I don't say and believe. But then again, I do have to remember everyone's interpretation of myself is different. But it is given very chronically online. I'm realizing this more and more as I'm speaking, because it's like, why do I feel the need to defend myself to people I've never met in my life? To people I'm probably never gonna meet. And I forgot this woman's name. I haven't seen her content in a little bit, but I'm still subscribed to her. Her name was like Armanda. I know she's like Puerto Rican. She's really pretty, light eyes, light skin, loose curly hair, super pretty. But she kind of got exiled for saying that some people are lying about certain aspects of their identity. Okay, now, I didn't see everything that she has said, because I didn't really delve into that subject when EU had said that she isn't in support of her or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, people were saying, oh, she's not really in support of exoticals, because she was speaking on what her experience was. here is another misconception that I would like to clear up. Apparently, people think I was taking digs at the unambiguous exotical. I don't think I've ever interacted with her channel. If I did, I do not remember. So therefore, I do not have beef with her. I don't care how she identifies, and it's possible to be an unambiguous exotical if you're mixed, but you're super black passing. So there's a lot of loopholes in that, but I don't give a fuck. I don't. I'm going to just talk about how I think it's mentally ill if you are lying about your phenotype. If you don't agree with what is in the mirror, what you see, that's when I'm going to start saying you're crazy. Now, I don't care how you identify. I don't care if you identify as an exotical or identify as a black person and you're 50-50. I don't give a fuck. I'm just speaking about mental illness, which a lot of you have. Au revoir.